Hi guys! I hope you're having a great day so far. I just want to take some to talk about bullying today. So bullying is when you're with a friend or with someone that you don't even know that well, and they start being mean to you, or they make fun of how you look or how you dress stuff, and these actions and words that they say to you don't make you feel very good. You feel bad after because you don't like what they have to say. So, we just want to remember that in every scenario in life, everybody has feelings, and every all those feelings can be hurt, and we don't want to hurt them. We want to make friends. We don't want to make any foes or enemies. So and also it's important to pass on the nice words to other people, so other people can feel like they're doing a good job too. So I just want to do a quick little scenario of what a bullying scenario might look like. So I have my two friends. This is Ruffy and this is Dr. Panda. And they're going to give you a quick scenario of what bullying would look like. And afterwards, I'm going to ask you what you would do in that situation if you were Ruffy. Okay. Hi, Dr. Panda. How are you? I'm okay. But Ruffy, why is your ear so floppy? It doesn't look that good to me. What? No, it doesn't. I look fine. My mom says I look great. I don't think you look that great right now. In fact, I think you're kind of ugly. Yeah, you're looking kind of ugly. Oh, okay. So you see that? When Dr. Panda called Ruffy ugly, he didn't feel too good. His feelings were definitely hurt. And as we move on in today's lesson, I want you to think about what actions you can take when someone is mean to you, or who you can tell to help you move on. So, with that in mind, I am going to read a short story to you guys that explains bullying a little bit more too. The story is called "The Tale of Sir Dragon," and it's a cute little tale about a dragon who gets picked on, but he has a good friend with him. And I want to talk about afterwards what his friend did to help him uh, feel better. So here we go. The Tale of Sir Dragon. One hot August day at the end of last week, I went to meet Dragon, who lives near a creek. He carried a shield, his Teddy did too, so I cheered, "Come on, Dragon, I know what we'll do. We are going together to camp for the day, but first we had to get ready to play." Hand in hand, we raced home, and I grabbed what I could: scissors, glue, cardboard, tape, tinfoil, and wood. We snipped and we cut, we glued, then at last we both donned the armor of ages long past. And that's them making their armor right here. Raising my sword, I cried, "From east to west, from north to south, on a knight's noble quest." "To the park," Dad joined in, set off a trot. "It's time to head out to Camp Camelot." When we got to the drawbridge, Dad hugged us goodbye. We went off to play, the dragon and I. And that's them going off to play. There you go. Through the playground we jousted, a chivalrous pair, till we bumped into three other knights standing there. One of them sneered, "Well, what do we have here?" And I looked at the dragon, whose eyes filled with fear. "A dragon," he smirked. We've told you before. You're too big, tall, and green to play knights anymore." "Let's chase him away," he cried, raising his shield. We'll vanquish that dragon. We'll make that beast yield." Oh no. I don't think the dragon feels very good right now. My poor friend the dragon, his head hanging low, turned around sadly and started to go. But that bully wasn't done. With a blistering stare, he boldly walked up and snatched Dragon's bear. "Wait a minute," I cried. "What you're doing's not right. The dragon's a trustworthy, most valiant knight. No one should ever be treated this way. Give back his bear and let's all of us play." Surprised at my outburst, he laughed. "Can't be done. Dragons aren't knights and they just can't join the fun." And with that, all three left. I stood there and frowned. A fat dragon teardrop fell to the ground. Aw, the bullies hurt the dragon's feelings. "I know what to do. I know just the thing," I smiled. "Let's petition for help from the king." It took but a moment to reach the king's court, and bowing quite humbly, I gave my report. "A serious charge," he says. "I must agree. I'm glad that you both brought this issue to me. I'll send a command, and as quick as they were able, we'll meet with them here around the round table." There's the king and queen talking to them. My good friend the dragon, big, tall, and green, went off for a walk hand in hand with the queen. As soon as the group of knights could be found, the bully, his friends, and I gathered around. The king asked us, what does it mean to belong? Was treating the dragon that right or wrong? Have you ever felt picked on, I asked. Have you ever felt small? Have you ever felt like there's no one who likes you at all? That's them all talking. We sat there a while, no one making a sound, and then the mean knight said, looking around, "It doesn't feel good, I have to admit. I've been picked on before, and I don't like it one bit. I've been told I'm too little, too young to play. I didn't think dragons would feel left out that way." The king said to the boy, "I'll make this quite clear. We'll have absolutely no bullying here. Go on a quest to fix what you've done, and think about how you can all get along." Bowing low to the king, as all proper knights do, he agreed to the quest, and then we all withdrew. So I'm talking to the king. And then that's the dragon playing with a gesture. And then those are the three knights going off to their quest. It wasn't much later, as we sat eating lunch, that dragon and I again saw that bunch. My friend sat up tall, his head held up high, and he looked at the bully right in the eye. "You can play," the knight said. "What I did wasn't fair." Then he reached out and gave back my friend's teddy bear. Oh, now they're all making up. On a scroll together we wrote a decree that all knights, including the dragon and me, wouldn't take things or hurt or anything or say anything mean. Then we knelt and we were honored by both king and queen. That's all them getting along. We Camelot Knights of the King's Round Table each chose a horse from the playground stable. The end. And that is the end of the dragon story. Now, I want you guys to think about how the dragon was being picked on and what actions he and his friend took. First, his friend stood up for him, saying that wasn't very nice what the kids were saying, that he was too big or too green to play with them. And it hurt his feelings. So his friend stood up for him and said, that's not very nice. And then when that didn't work, they went and get a trusted adult. I want you to think about the trusted adults in your life, like your teachers, a coach, your guardians or parents. These are adults in your life that you can bring your troubles to, and they'll help you sort them out. And now I would like you to get out of your folder, there should be a little piece of paper with a heart on it. And get your safety scissors out. And I want you guys to be careful with this. I don't want you guys accidentally cutting yourself or anything. So I want you to pay attention for this part. Now I want you to cut the heart out, and then I'll tell you what to do after. Okay, if you need more time, you can pause the video and finish cutting, but I've cut mine out. You can just put the scraps to the side and throw those away later. For now, I want you to take this nice heart that you've just cut out, and I want you to crumple it. Pretend that someone's saying mean things to you and it's hurting your heart. You're not very smart, and you don't dress very well. I don't like those shoes on you, and your head's a little big. These don't make us feel very good, and our hearts can get really small and tangled. And even when when bullies apologize, like back in the story, remember when the bullies came back to the dragon, they all apologized? And while I'm sure that helped undo some damage, if we take the heart and put it back to how it once was, we can see that it's still very, very wrinkly. It's not how it was before, when it was all clean and all